Sacramento, the local time is 2:47 p.m.
I must be in California.
Okay, just landed in Sacramento. Flight was fine. Had a window seat, that was cool. And there was nobody in the middle seat, so me and aisle guy had a little extra room, which is pretty cool. It's just me, and I'm gonna get to hang out with my oldest, greatest friend, Tim. Meet his new lady friend. Super excited about this trip. And as funny as it'll sound, it'll give me a chance to get a little bit of work done, which has been hard with inkling this inkling around. Welcome back to Sacramento. It's a great city. You know, shame on me a little bit, because I didn't really come on this trip prepared for any outdoor activities. I don't have any hiking gear with me. I just need to get out and stretch my legs and be outside a little bit. And it's been real rainy and dreary back home. It's been rainy and dreary here, but today is beautiful and sunny, although where I'm at on the trail now is not even directly in the sun. Let's see if I can make my way back out of this shade though. If you're a reader of any of the stuff that I put on my website, then you'll know I'm an advocate of going and adventuring alone and, you know, breaking out and doing stuff solo. But I'm also a big advocate of, in general, I think life is better with company. And despite having done a lot of traveling and wandering and adventuring on my own in my life, I kind of have come to a point where I prefer sharing experiences with people. Not everything. And maybe, you know, just right now I'm used to spending 90% of my time with Inkling the puppy. And so I don't really have alone time anymore, so I kind of miss my puppy and my wife. I mean, none of that as a complaint. I'm incredibly happy to be here. I'm having a great time. The temperature keeps rising, so I have to keep shedding layers. I have absolutely no problem with that, because I know when I get home I'm gonna have still a bunch of winter left to go through. And this California winter is pretty nice. So the vantage point where I'm at now actually has a pretty remarkable view of the city. It's a pretty gorgeous day now, despite heavy fog this morning and being pretty chilly. I'm sweating now. Today, so I am on the BART heading to Fisherman's Wharf. Should get there in about an hour. We don't really have public transportation where I grew up, so it's kind of a fun little thing to do in and of itself. Plus I like trains. We're in San Francisco. Right on. Now I gotta figure out where to go next. Apparently the road is closed for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I wasn't planning on coming here, so I had no reason to necessarily know. I'm trying to figure that out now, because it might be worth just hanging out here for a hot minute then. Threw off my public transportation plans. Not a big deal. I'm just trying to walk clear of all the traffic, and then I'm just gonna grab a Lyft. It's not that far from here, so hopefully that all works out. I mean, what's the worst case scenario? I just walk around for a while and then bippity boppity. I stopped in for a juice at Joe and the Juice. I'm now starting to think maybe I'll just skip the wharf altogether. Just like march around town. I have, without a doubt, wandered into Chinatown, and it's pretty cool. Sounds like skateboarders are coming. Thank you, gentlemen. Rule of thumb: if a street performer makes you stop, if they make you take a picture, or a video in this case, then you owe them a donation. It's a good rule to live by. So things did not go according to plan today, but I think it was a pretty awesome way to spend a few hours, honestly. It would have been cool to get down to Fisherman's Wharf and maybe down to Alcatraz, but honestly, it's pretty cool to just walk around Chinatown for a while too. That's the thing that I like about traveling, I guess, is that at the end of the day, if you do it right, it doesn't really matter where you end up. You can have a good time. I talked to some interesting people, saw some interesting things, and I call it a win. Thanks for the good times, San Francisco. Don't go that way. Today, doing a little hiking at Muir Woods National Monument. So Tim and I have been hiking around Muir Woods today. A little trouble getting the parking situation worked out. Apparently you have to reserve parking, but after that, and we got situated, it's been pretty amazing. I'm really glad we drove down today. See what I mean? It's pretty epic. So I really enjoyed my time in California. I'm headed back tomorrow. I am looking forward to seeing my wife and my dog. That goes without saying, but it has been pretty awesome to hang out with Tim this week. Even though he's like had work and stuff, I've gotten a lot of work done, and it's always good to see somebody that you consider family. So also, if you have the opportunity, definitely check out Muir Woods. It's pretty great. Sun. Back in the airport, this time from Sacramento to Denver. From Denver, I'll be back in Chicago by tonight. Great trip. Had breakfast with Andrew and Tim this morning. Good time. Had like a little shindig last night. Dinner party with Tim's housemates and some friends. It was a really good time. I'm also really excited to be heading home. You know how it is. Anyways, I'll see you in Denver.
Welcome to Denver.
Alright, so I am off my flight from Sacramento to Denver. Hello again, Denver. It's nice to see you again. Alright, just touched down in Chicago, paying the baggage claim, and then Clarissa will come pick me up. Just have to get through a sea of people.